Hey, welcome to Embracing Expansion. My name is Vanessa, and if you're stopping by here for the first time, welcome. I hope that you find something here that inspires you, that encourages you. This is something that I do just to share my spiritual journey and growth and enlightenment with whoever is willing to receive it. And I'm also hoping to get some enlightenment from you, whoever you are. Alright, so feel free to subscribe, like, comment. If you have a question you'd like to ask me, I'm more than open to answering as best as I can. So go ahead and shoot, alright? This is SpiritualiTEA, where I just share with you observations that I make along my spiritual journey. Alright? Today, I wanted to talk about an experience that I had and that I keep having, especially online, where spiritual readings are offered. Okay, I want to first off start off by saying that I really have so much respect and appreciation for everyone who has a willingness to share their gifts, who have become, aware of the gifts and want to share it, want to maximize on it in whatever way. However, something happened about maybe 6 months ago, and I just want to share it with you and my opinion on it, and I would like to hear your opinion on it as well, because my opinion is just that, my opinion, it's not fact. Okay, so I was on Instagram and I got a message from a page, and the message started off by saying, hello there, I felt a strong connection when I came across your page, blah 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 blah. It was a very long message, and the end just asked for my name and my date of birth, and I think a photo of my right palm. I can't remember what it was, but anyway, I was like, oh, this is interesting, because this is, I guess, from your profile people could tell if you're that based on your description and the stuff that you post. They get an idea or an inclination of who you are a little bit, so I was excited, and I'm like, yes, I want to hear more. So I sent what she asked. I say she, I'm not sure if it's a girl or a boy, but I just say she. I sent what was asked, and I got more information. The information was such a lot of information. I read it and I became so excited that I shared it with my partner. And I was like, wow, this is so good. And he thought it was spot on too. So I said, you should follow her channel and maybe message her. And I said, you know what? Don't message her, because she messaged me first. So just wait and then she'll message you. So he did just that. Anyway, she sent him the exact message that she sent to me. That made me, I was so sad about that. I was like, wow, I really was so riled up about it, and I was excited to learn and whatever. So long story short, I'm not sure if I messaged them. I think I did, because I was so upset. I messaged and I said, it's not cool to do that to people. You don't just, these are things a lot of people take seriously, so you don't just message. Anyway, I went back and read the final message she sent, and it was asking for a fee. That annoyed me even further. So anyway, I just blocked the channel. This happens a lot, not just on Instagram. I've never experienced it on Facebook, I think, but I experienced it a lot on TikTok. And it's really disheartening, because people like me, if you're like me and you take spirituality so seriously and you're still learning about it and you're so excited about learning about yourself and just the joy and the peace, and you want to share it, and man, it had me so winded. It has me so winded. I understand that when you have a gift, I mean, it's the best way to live life is to have a job where it's not where you're doing what you love, which doesn't make it feel like work, So I understand that we want to maximize on our capabilities, even use them as ways of, earning an income. But that, to me, when it comes to spirituality, it's not really a good look, especially for others who are genuinely out there trying to help others, to see, pardon the noise, I live near a highway, so there's going to be some noise every now and then. And I think my neighbor's doing some job on a car right now. So anyway, it's just not cool when you're so you use those spiritual gifts and to just make money, and it's to mislead people. Those persons out there who are genuinely wanting to help others to realize our power and our capabilities, and to heal others and to heal themselves, it's not really helping. I am just so saddened by it. Now what I'm doing here on TikTok is I mean on TikTok on YouTube is me just wanting to share. You know, I'm not sharing with intention of receiving funds, or I'm not sharing. To me, giving is the gift. You know, that's what makes me feel really fulfilled and happy, and and I feel great when I'm in service of others, and I feel very purposeful. I feel like I'm fulfilling my purpose when I do that, you know, when I share. And there is so much that I want to share with you, but I am not going to be, it benefits me, you know, when you realize. And I think that a lot of people, we give, but if we stop to feel and really understand how we feel when we give, we realize that it really is a gift to give. That feeling that you get, that intangible, sometimes inexplainable feeling of just joy, and sometimes you're moved to tears. I'm moved to tears sometimes when I give, you know. I remember there was this one time I was on a bus heading home, and the bus driver was so upset, and he was really pissed off. He said they had just taken all his money, you know, and stolen his phone, because I guess he left his door open or his window open, and he was so mad, and he was like, now I have to buy a new phone, and he was pissed, man. And I remember having $50, and I gave him my bus fare, which was about $2, and I gave him 50. And I don't remember his face, to be honest. Most times when I do something nice for someone, I don't even want to know their name, or I don't even remember their faces or their face. So anyway, I gave it to him, and he was like, your change. And I said, no, I said, that's $50 less you have to worry about, you know, to get the phone, and I'm sorry about what happened to you today. So I'm walking to my house now, and I'm crying I'm literally walking, and tears are streaming down my face. And because I just felt so good, and I'm just saying out loud, I am so grateful to just be able to do that. That feels so amazing. I'm just so happy. And this emotion, this feeling, I've experienced it many times, even for simple things. Like, there was another instance where I was in the supermarket, and this man was standing. I could give you loads of stories like that, by the way. I was in the supermarket, and this man was in the freezer section looking at some poultry to buy, some chicken to buy for dinner, I guess. And he's just comparing prices, and I could see that it seemed to me that he was trying to make his money meet what he wanted. He was trying to let his money he couldn't afford, or what he wanted. So I just told him, I just picked up one, I didn't look at the price of it, and I just gave it to him. And I gave him some money, and I said, here, you can buy that. And he was like, huh? He was like, why? I said, I don't know, I just wanted to give it to you, and you can buy it. And he was like, thank you so much. And man, when he doesn't even know what he did for me, you know. And I think about maybe possibly the possibility of him saying, you know, some people can be prideful and be like, I don't want your money, I'm fine, whatever, I'm cool, no thank you. Not necessarily in an agitated way or ungrateful way, but they're just like, no, I'm fine. And if that were the case, I actually would feel really sad about it. But I would also be grateful happy that I tried. But then I'm even happier when the person receives with joy. Like, do you know that feeling? Like, have you ever, giving really is a gift, okay? It is so amazing. And I have also experienced like giving someone something, and then actually one of the most hurtful things I've experienced was, I remember giving something or some things over time, I guess, to my boyfriend's daughter. And one day I was told by her that I was asked, was I bribing her? Because I don't have kids, but my boyfriend has kids. And it was one of the most hurtful things. I still feel it. Just saying it made me feel so bad, because I'm like, I understand that to some people give sometimes in a manipulative way, you know, or when there's an intention or a reason behind, but I just simply give because it makes me happy. It's just my nature. And growing up, I didn't have a lot, and so many people have been so kind to me, and they've never asked for anything back. So when I give, it's like, I always know that life is like a cycle, you know. So I give not with the intention to receive, but to inspire others to give, you know. So when I heard that from her, it really has my back up against the wall. So I literally, pardon me. Truck passes, busy road. Okay, so I literally would like, I have to remind myself not to give her, or not to offer her or anyone that she knows, because it feels, and it's a disservice to myself, I know that, but it just makes me feel really sad, because you know, you give someone of you because that's just how you are. It's just my nature to give. I don't give wanting anything back. If I give expecting anything, it is to expect to inspire the other person to be there for someone else who wants or needs, or you know. But ultimately for me, I just love feeling good. I love feeling good, and you know, I say in my other videos, your emotions are your compass, and this is what makes me feel good. So giving makes me feel good, and that's how I love myself, by giving, because of that beautiful feeling I get in return. So yeah, so that's pretty much why I give. And when it's not received in that way, it hurts. It's not my responsibility how other people feel, but I'm still a human being and I still feel, so it did hurt. And since then I have been very, very cautious about giving. There was another time, don't worry, I'm not off track, I promise you. There was another time when we were walking in the city, me and my boyfriend, and this man came up to us and he's like, he gave a long story about him having a truck and frozen foods, and his tire was flat. And my boyfriend and I just came from a television interview, and he was needing some money, and it was $110 or something. He said he needed to replace a tire, and my boyfriend and I deliberated a little bit, and I was like, I want to give it to him. So I gave it to him. I gave him $125, and he gave a story. He said I'm gonna give it back to you. He gave me a location to pick it up the following Monday because it was a Friday. And I remember going with the Monday, just looking for the person, and that person did not exist. Anyway, I went on social media and just happened to come across many people posting about this man, saying that he gave them the exact story. Oh my gosh, I was like, wow. But I didn't, the wow feeling, the angry feeling, the disappointed feeling didn't last very long, because I like, you know what, your intention was good and you helped. You didn't know what, you couldn't have known. I couldn't have known what his intention was, but I helped anyway, and I was proud of myself. I can give you many instances where I've done stuff like that, but anyway, I'm saying all of this to say that we have to understand that spirituality is not like, it's not like giving money, it's not like giving a shoe. It's deeper, it's bigger than that, you know. It's way bigger than that. And so we have to not use it in that way where I think we shouldn't use it in that way where you literally just conjure up a story in your mind. And it's so easy to go by someone's profile and figure out if you're like me, you can actually, if you're empathetic, first of all, you can have an idea of a person's energy and what might get them going, what might open them up, what might relax them, you know. So, and if you know astrology and all those things, you can tell. Because a lot of people, that's why I don't have my year of birth. I could have my date of birth, like just the day and the month. I don't put lots of information on my social media. It is there because sometimes you need it to open the account, but I keep that stuff private because people could use that against you. And I find that with spirituality, it's not, I just don't think that that's okay. That just rubs me the wrong way. If you're a healer, if you have a spiritual gift and you want to heal, then use it for that. And to those of you who are doing, like, opening fake accounts in other people's names and just offering readings or just and the messages are so often identical from so many other channels. Hey, I just got a strong feeling when I read your name and whatever, and I'm like, no, that's not okay. And I have so many of these messages, And it's just sad. I mean, it's really sad, because there are people out there looking to actually help others, while you are just looking to capitalize on it. And some people are that lost, and you're taking advantage of it, further discouraging them, you know. And what we don't understand as well with these things is you can plant negative seeds. Someone might just be having a bad day, and they come across you, and you give them a reading that turns that bad day into a bad life, based on what you tell them, just off a whim, with no knowledge of them, with no real spiritual connection or spiritual interest, or interest in helping them or healing them or helping them to find healing, you know. So this is what I just feel like everyone is also capable of doing those things for themselves. And that is why it's important that each of us, we go within a little more. Because I can tell you that everyone is capable, and that's why I have this channel, to eventually help everyone to realize that everything I'm doing, you're capable of doing it too. Whatever you see in me, you can see it only because you know it, because it exists within you, you know. So don't allow yourself to don't allow someone else to tell you about you. You're living your life. You know you. If you need guidance, that's fine. And as healers, or learning healers, I would say, because I'm still a learning healer. You know, my intentions are good, but there's still so much that I have to learn, that I want to learn about spirituality. What I think we should do more is empower each other. Don't take advantage of people, especially not spiritually. I mean at all, but especially not spiritually. That is not, this is a serious thing, you know. It's an important thing. When you have a spiritual gift, in fact, anything that you learn, I believe we learn to teach, because we all share one great consciousness, you know, mass consciousness. We all share consciousness. So whatever we learn, we are in fact contributing to mass consciousness, and as well the universal subconscious mind, which is God. Okay, so I really believe that spirituality should not be a business. If someone wants to, if you've helped someone and in their gratitude, they're like, I'd like to offer you, you know, $2 for your time. That's okay. I personally wouldn't ask someone, can I have $2 for my time? I have paid for readings before. If I do decide to pay for a reading, it's going to be from someone that I know, that I trust, that I've met. I've had a reading done for me by a really great, you know, great woman, and I enjoyed it, and I was happy to pay for it, because I've seen her, I've observed her. But when you just come up to somebody's inbox, they have no knowledge of you, you just decide, I'm gonna open a profile today and say that I'm a healer, then you're just creating more, you know, you're keeping us back in our evolution, in our spiritual evolution, our spiritual growth. So think about it. And it's also going to affect you, because we all are connected, we all are one. We might be physically separated, but we all are one, you know. So I just want to encourage everyone to be mindful of those individuals, you know that everyone is capable of everything, you know. Someone else might do a reading for you. You might go to someone else for a reading. Everything that I've experienced, everything that I'm doing now is something that I experienced from someone else. So I got a reading done. Guess what? That inspired me, and that reader also let me know that I can do it myself if I want to. And I went and I got my decks, and now I do readings for myself. I would still sometimes want the occasional reading from someone that I trust, another healer, but I trust that I am feeling me. I know my energy. So when I ask Spirit for guidance, all you have to do is ask Spirit for guidance, and you receive it. You receive it, and you allow Spirit to lead you. You ask and you believe, and you just go forward. So I do my own card readings. I spend time meditating a lot, you know, and the more you do it, the more tuned, the louder you hear the voice of Spirit. So don't allow those TikTokers with fake profiles, Instagram, Facebook, wherever you get those readings. Know that you have the same gifts. You have to spend the time, you know, with them, tuning yourself into them, into Spirit, and allowing and asking for guidance. Okay, So this is really what I wanted to say about spiritual readings online, or spiritual readings as a business. I don't think that it should be a business. I don't think that your goal should be, I can do readings, I want to open a business doing readings, you know. That is also draining for the reader because you're using your energy. Why not empower someone? It's less, I think, less draining or tasking if someone uses their energy. Especially if you're imagine someone with a lot of trauma and baggage, that makes you tired spiritually. So why not embark on a teaching journey? Why not share what you learn, you know? I hope to eventually do those things and show you guys those things on here on my YouTube channel. I'm learning so much and I am so overwhelmed with all what I'm learning. It's a beautiful, beautiful experience, and it just makes you so much more excited about life, about human interaction, and about how beautiful this world that we live in is. And it can be even more beautiful if we just carry each other, you know. Don't exploit each other, you know. Share your gifts. We each have unique talents, and sharing them doesn't take away from yours, you know. We express everything in our own unique way, so there's no harm in sharing. You know, there's no need to exploit. Okay, we can all learn to do readings for ourselves, balance our energies, heal others, and do so with love, in love. It's important that everything we do comes from a place of love. Okay? Thank you so much for sticking around, and I hope that this has empowered you a little bit, you know, encourage you to, hey, I'm gonna get a deck, I'm gonna try, or I'm gonna meditate more, even if it's short, even if it's guided for the first few times around. You know, you can do this. I believe in you, and I'm here to guide you as best as I can. I am also still learning, but as I learn, I want to share, because I want to empower, because I believe that we're all capable of such beautiful and great things, and the more empowered we all become together, the more beautiful it is to be here, to be alive, to be in this world, and the better we contribute to the subconscious mind that we all share. Please feel free to like, share, comment, ask me any questions you may have. I'm more than willing to answer as best I can. I will actually go research it if I need to. I will. Alright, so it's my birthday week, August 24th, so I'm excited. Although on my birthday I just plan on chilling, you know, just going within. I am most happy when I'm in my space with spirit, or just you know, meditating, doing card readings for myself, writing, singing. That's what makes me happy. So I know I'm gonna have a great day already. I'm having a great day right now. It's just gonna get better. The better it gets, the better it gets. Okay, like, subscribe, share, and I'll see you again. Don't forget, Saturday we're going to be doing random advice, so 11 a.m. tune in. Bye.